Hello, 585ers. This is a quick heads up for our class. I have been receiving many text messages from folks, and I had a visit last Thursday. So I think, Friday, excuse me. I think what we need to do is I have an open slot on Thursdays at the 4:30 time. We made sure that we could get a lab there in the college. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to have the class meet at the same time virtually as well as now face-to-face, 4:30 on Thursdays. The time still will, stay the same in room 201G. That's on the second floor of the education building. It's in a room called the ERTC. I call it the fishbowl because one whole wall is nothing but glass. So let's start meeting there. You don't have to come. If you're okay with how we're working, you do not have to show up. Now, the other question that was asked about was the live text. I went in and checked the live text, and whoever copied over the assignments for this semester's live text goofed. They used an older version of the class, and I'll own this. I should have gone in and checked, but this is the fourth class I've taught this summer. And every time I've gone in, all of my live text classes have been okay. Now, there's not a major anything wrong here until we get to Module 3, which is what we're getting ready to start this Thursday. So I thought I'd go ahead and get this set up the correct way. So as you can see, here they are. These are now all correct. Some of you have already put in Module 1. Good for you. But now Module 2 through the hat, they're all cleaned up and they work. The language that's here in the Blackboard spaces with the modules, it's now synced up. So everything should be the way it is. For this Thursday, excuse me, I don't know why I keep saying Wednesday. Well, I do know why, because I have a class on Wednesday I teach. We are going to be setting up our PB Works. And we'll be using a website right here, wedkid.net. Don't worry about the name. It sounds stupid, but it's not. We're going to create a word cloud based upon some of your core standards that you would like to put in. In other words, I'm trying to get you to think about, so if I were to use this as a teaching tool, what would it look like? One of the questions that's been asked in a text is, why are we using a wiki? Why can't we use our Google Classroom? Here's the problem. I cannot see your Google Classroom. Even if you give me the code that Google Classrooms generate, I cannot see it through U of L's firewall. They do not allow me to use, they do not allow Google Classroom to pass back and forth between, say, JCPS, Oldham County, Bullitt, all these counties that are using Google Classrooms now. They do not allow them to pass back and forth. I think it's stupid. I've lodged a very forceful complaint, and I think it'll probably change here this year because I think they're getting in trouble over it. But we're going to build this wiki, and then we're going to put all of the things that we create for the rest of class. They're going to be in this wiki. Okay? So I hope this helps anybody who does need some help. So if you need to do a drop-in, you don't have to come every time. But if you need to do a drop-in just to have somebody to sit and talk with, then you are more than welcome. It's not a big deal for me. I have plenty of other things I can be doing during the day. So, let's refresh. This Thursday, June 21st, 4:30 in the ERTC in the School of Education, room 201G, the Fishbowl. We will be holding class. As always, if you need to reach out to me, I'm at 502-457-2937. It has also been suggested by someone who's in the class, who's had other classes with me. They said that one of the things they really liked in the other classes is that we always had our weekly preview. In other words, the week before class, usually on a Friday, I sent out an email that basically had a video attached to it that would tell you what we're going to do that week. So you kind of knew what you were getting into. I'll start doing that as well. I hope this is going to help those of you who are kind of struggling. I do not want this class to be onerous. I think this class at this stage starts to become more focused on actually being something you can use. I look forward to seeing any of you who show up on next Thursday, or this Thursday, excuse me, the 21st. See you then.